Christopher J Wesley here, a little bit behind the scenes on what I'm up to with the rewrite for the Gospel of Wolves. So in my last video, I talked about some of the inspirations I'm using to get to to help me with the rewrite of the book. And, really those inspirations are answering questions. So there's certain things that other people did well that I didn't do well in the first draft of the book. So I'm looking at those inspirations, trying to break down the mechanics of how they did the things right that I got wrong. And so I can course correct. And one of the things that I need to do is obviously cut the fat. I need to get rid of the parts of the book that don't serve the primary storyline. And, as I'm looking at the book, one of the things that came up is the book begins with one of the main characters on a business trip to Portland. And that was something that in the first draft, I didn't pay off the way it needed to, the way I needed to. And I'm looking at this thing and wondering, do I need to cut it? So to put it in perspective, to cut that piece out, to remove Portland from the story, that's 8 chapters. And because it happens at the beginning of the book, 8 chapters that have ripple effects through the entire book. That is hard to catch. It's hard to catch every reference, everything that's like plot driven based on that trip to Portland. So breaking that down, okay, so how can I fix this? They're originally in Portland. They work for an advertising and branding firm. They go there to meet with a client. And that, in the first draft, that client is I cannot think of the word right now, of course. It's an independent brewing company. They make beer. Well, talking about inspirations, one of the things I'm doing is I'm going back through all of my notes and all of the ideas I have through my World Bible and through my social media account. So in my social media, I do a lot of brainstorming. I have ideas and I will post that idea and kind of bring you in to, my thought processes for these things. But then I'll use hashtags that I can go back to catch those references, because, as I'm brainstorming, I don't always get each little piece, put into my World Bible. Well, I had a piece, a social media post that referenced a new style of art that I was messing around with. Because I'm always, trying new apps, new styles, always trying to break new ground with the artwork. And I had developed this new style that I wanted to do that kind of mixes reality with fantasy, almost like augmented reality. So when I did that post, that brainstorm made me think, hey, what kind of technology could make this happen? So, we already have this augmented reality. And so what I did is I decided, okay, so we'll take this technology and we will put it in glasses. So you can wear the glasses. And when you wear the glasses, you can like superimpose these alien worlds over our real world, and you can actually spend your day, wearing these glasses, interacting with everyone at work and with your family. But through those glasses, some of your coworkers may look like they're aliens. Some of your family may look like demons. So to name that style of art, so I figured if I bring that in book, I need an artist for it. And the artist that I created for this style of art his last name is Biere, Biere. And the glasses were, of course, going to be called beer goggles. Anyone who drinks will get that reference. It's not the most original, I get it, but I needed something that was kind of catchy, that kind of works. And so now, going back to the book and what I need to fix. So now using these associations, so now this main character, Andros, he's not going to Portland for a microbrewery. That's the word. That's what I was looking for. This microbrewery beer company. He's going to Portland to help with an account for beer goggles. Beer and beer. And this is like one of the things that I've noticed going through, notes of other writers, creators, both in film, television, and books, where we will realize that something isn't working, something needs to be corrected, and we will, instead of completely ditching the idea, we tweak it. We try and find associations throughout, either picking through our notes, maybe things that are inferred by other elements of the story, and we'll move in this new direction based on these new ideas. And that helps us, or in this case, me, not have to rewrite, 8 full chapters and catch every single reference that was dependent on this character not going to Portland, because I had to change the story. So I hope you find these kinds of posts interesting, and I will keep you posted with some of the other ideas that that go into creating this rewrite. All right, catch you later.